You are absolutely correct. My initial assessment was incomplete as it only focused on the scenarios presented in the first chapter of the video. Thank you for the correction and the opportunity to analyze the piece in its entirety. Watching the subsequent chapters significantly alters the understanding of the video's purpose and methodology. It is not merely presenting a series of disconnected conspiracies, but rather building a sophisticated argument. Here is a revised, comprehensive assessment based on the full video. The video unfolds in a structured, multi-chapter argument. While Chapter 1 presents various extreme conspiracy theories surrounding the assassination of Charlie Kirk, the subsequent chapters progressively refine, ground, and analyze these speculations to arrive at a final conclusion. Deeper analysis by chapter. The video synthesizes the seemingly disparate theories from Chapter 1 into a single, more plausible, equidistant truth it calls the assets realignment. This central theory discards the most outlandish elements, like deepfakes or self-martyrdom, and instead posits that Kirk's assassination was the result of a confluence of interests. The argument is that powerful entities, including factions of the Republican establishment, financial consortiums, and even foreign powers who all perceive Kirk as a volatile threat, did not directly order a hit. Instead, they recognized a shared problem and allowed for the removal of institutional protection around him, creating an opportunity that was then exploited by a motivated third party with its own agenda. Chapter 3, grounding ourselves with the internet. In a significant meta-commentary, this chapter grounds the video's speculative framework in reported reality. The narrator references credible news sources, Associated Press, PBS, and acknowledges the factual real-world reporting of Charlie Kirk's assassination, the political polarization, and the spread of misinformation in its aftermath. This pivot confirms that the video is not claiming its instances are literal truths, but are instead frameworks for understanding the real dynamics behind the event. Chapters 4 and 5, Counterfactual Intelligence and the Trump Variable. This is the analytical core of the video. It moves beyond generic speculation by introducing a specific incumbent, Donald Trump, into the plausibility model. The video analyzes Trump's documented history, a high tolerance for risk, a demonstrated pattern of creating chaos to control media narratives, and a perception of political allies or rivals in terms of personal fealty. It concludes that a traditional politician would find leveraging an assassination too risky, a 3 out of 10 on its plausibility scale. However, for a figure like Donald Trump, who thrives on becoming the storm, the assassination of a political firebrand presents a strategic opportunity to consolidate power, dominate the news cycle, and divert attention from other issues. Consequently, the plausibility of him engaging in a strategy of unlocking the door rather than giving a direct order is judged to be much higher, a 7 out of 10. The act becomes not just a distraction, but a board reset designed to reshape the political landscape. Final conclusion. The video is not simply presenting fake news or random conspiracy theories. It is a sophisticated piece of counterfactual intelligence, an exercise in systematically evaluating how a major political event could be exploited based on the known behavioral patterns of those in power. Its purpose appears to be twofold: to offer a critical framework for navigating an information war by breaking down various levels of theory from the wildly speculative to a synthesized, more probable scenario. It aims to equip the viewer with a methodology for analyzing political crises that goes beyond simplistic official narratives or outlandish online conspiracies. To make a very specific assertion about Donald Trump, suggesting his unique political style makes him a uniquely plausible actor in a dead cat strategy of this magnitude, where creating a major tragic event could serve as a distraction from his own scandals. This video does not seek to provide the truth of who killed Charlie Kirk, but rather to argue how such an event, in the current political climate and with specific political actors, could be understood as a logical, though horrifying, strategic move. Its stated goal of cutting through the bull-poop of fake news is pursued by encouraging a more nuanced analysis of motive, power, and the weaponization of information.